Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Peyton, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this beautiful ash blonde color. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. And at the end of this video, I will have my review, so stay tuned if you want to hear more about this hair. So the products that I'm going to be using today are the Revlon Color Silk dyes. I got these from the beauty supply store, and I got dark ash blonde and medium ash blonde, and I got 4 boxes, and that worked just fine. Then I use this large red bowl to put my dye in. I use some quick blue bleaching powder, and I use Salon Care 40 Volume Developer to bleach my knots. And then these are the tools that I use to put the dye on my hair. And I really did a really lazy method, but this is the wig that I'm going to be using today. It's from Afsisterwig. Of course, I'm going to have my review at the end of this video, and I'm just showing you guys the extra gifts that came in the box with it. So stay tuned for the review at the end. This is 22 inches, and it came in the natural platinum blonde 613 color. And I'm just showing you guys the construction of the cap. It came with clips, an adjustable strap, and also an elastic band as like an extra gift. And I'm just showing you guys how transparent the lace looks on my hand. Now I'm just going to wet the hair and towel dry it until it's damp before I apply the dye to my hair. Now let's get started with the dye application process. So I took 1 box of dark ash blonde and 1 box of medium ash blonde, and I mixed them together. So you can see me here opening up the dye bottles and just pouring them in. And then I took both bottles of developer that came in the box. I believe it's 20 volume developer, and I just went ahead and poured all of that inside the red giant tub, and I just showed you guys what that looks like. I kind of edited these clips backwards, so I did the first half of the wig and then I recorded the second half, but I just felt like the second half recording was better view of how I did it. But regardless, I hope you guys don't mind. I showed the second half after the first half, so yeah. But before y'all talk any mess, just know I was so lazy and I did not have a dye brush, so I literally just took chunks and slabs of dye and popped it on the hair. That's why I said this tutorial is so easy. It was so effortless, didn't take a lot of work. It did take a lot of time, but it was really easy. So y'all can just watch and look at how I do it. So one thing that I would note is that I continuously switched the different tools that I was using. So I would use the brush just to apply the dye onto the hair and brush it on, and then I would use the toothbrush for the lace frontal and like the edges just to get to the small parts that I didn't want to get dye on the lace. And then I will also use a comb to just comb through the hair, just ensuring that the hair was completely saturated and making sure that the dye got on every single strand, because we don't want no patches, okay? I didn't realize until after I was editing this video that y'all could see me on FaceTime, so I'm sorry, but it was only in this view. I hope y'all don't mind though. So this is the first half of the wig, and like I said, I did this video kind of backwards, but I just felt like it was a better view for the second half than the first half. But yeah, y'all get the deal. And after I was done applying all of the dye to the unit, I was just going back in with my comb, combing all that dye in, making sure that it was very saturated. And that was basically it for the application process. Now it's time to wash it. So I just let the dye sit for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then I use my Herbal Essence shampoo and conditioner to rinse and wash the dye out. And after that, I'm going to show you guys how I bleach the knots. So I use my bleaching powder and my 40 volume developer and bleach the knots. I don't really need to talk through this because it's really simple, but just know I usually mix my bleaching powder and my developer until it's like a thick mix, kind of like pancake mix. And the spoon or whatever tool that you're using should be able to like stand up if you were to let it go. And so this is what the unit looked like after I bleached the knots. A lot more transparent and beautiful. And then I went ahead and tried to tint my lace. Now this didn't really do much for me, but I just decided to show you guys because I know some people are probably gonna ask. And this was also my first time using RIT dye, and I really wouldn't recommend it. I usually use tea bags to tint my lace, but I didn't really want to mess up the color, so I just attempted to do this by using a makeup brush and just painting on the fabric dye. And this is what it looked like after. Not really much of a difference, but it did help a lot because this lace is transparent. And then this is what the unit looked like once I blow dried it and I plucked the perimeter just a little bit. And that was basically it, y'all. Look at that. Boom, we poppin'. Okay. Oof. Y'all, dye your hair this color. Because look how cute it is. Wow. Volume. Luster. Sexy. So that was it for the tutorial. Now I'm going to go into my review for this wig. Sorry if it's a bunch of noise in the background. I live in like a college environment and it's people partying, and there's also clothes being washed right now. But anyway, I'm just going to continue on reading the specs, talking about the details, and then I'm going to go into the pros and the cons. And I'll be reading the information from my phone, but all this information will also be listed in the description box below. The wig SKU number is AF0077. The hair length is 22 inches. The density is 150% density, and the cap size is a medium, 22.5. I'll talk about the cap size later in the pros and the cons. The cap construction is a lace front unit, and if you do want to get 10% off your purchase, you can use my promo code PB10. And also, if you share pictures of you wearing your units that you purchased from Afsisterwig and you tag them, rather it be on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter, you will get $15 off your next order. The name of this wig is specifically called the Miranda Blonde Human Hair Lace Wig, and it's body wave. And like I said, it's 22 inches, and I got a medium-sized cap. I really thought I got a small, but the medium-sized cap fit my head perfectly. And the density is 150% density. I can definitely say this unit is 150% density because it's really, really thick, but it's really, really nice. So love it and can definitely vouch for it. I don't think I would get any more or any less, because if I had more density, I'd probably be really unhappy with the quality of the unit. But if I got less density, I think it'd be like too thin. So I just feel like 150 is like in between both. Just some more details about the unit. The hairline is pre-plucked. There is baby hair around the perimeter, which is true. The lace color is transparent, which is true. But aside from that, the cap size is great, and I definitely showed the cap construction in the tutorial video. So if you haven't watched it, you can like scroll back and look at it. And the shipping for this unit was also really quick. It came in 4 days, and they shipped it through DHL, which is great. It took 4 days for me though, because at first I sent it to the wrong address, so then I had to switch it to get it sent to the correct address, which is completely fine. So it took an extra day. So if you get it shipped to the correct address, it should take about 3 days. That's basically it for the specs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the pros and the cons, and also how I felt while dyeing this hair. This hair started from a 613 blonde, and I really hate that color so much. Like I don't know. I feel like some people can pull it off, but me, no, definitely can't, which is why I decided to do ash blonde. And this is like my dream color, honestly, and it came out perfect. It was super easy to dye it, and the hair quality is honestly pretty good. So I feel like I'm definitely going to be wearing this wig like all the time, just because I've wanted this color forever. So just to talk about the pros, basically, I would just say that this hair dyed, like, it was super easy to dye it. I really didn't even have any problems, and I did a really lazy dye method. As you guys watched in the video, I literally just brushed it through. Although this hair is like in between the middle of thick and thin, I feel like it was really easy to distribute all of the dye onto the unit. And then I also like that it came pre-plucked. I also plucked it as well. I didn't show that in the video, but I will have the link to my tutorial on how to do that in the description box below. I really do like the hairline. There has been shedding, and there has been somewhat tangling, but the shedding is most likely due to the fact that I bleached the knots after I dyed the hair. And I've also heard that 613 hair tends to shed a lot more than regular hair, but I'm totally fine with that, just because this unit is 150% density. So even if it does shed, I'm still always going to have a lot of hair on this head for a long time. And I don't wear my wigs repeatedly, so I do give my wigs breaks. Therefore, I won't be having a lot of wear and tear on the unit itself. Another thing that I could say about this unit that I really like is just like the volume. Like, it's like amazing. And also this hair is body wave, so I'm most definitely going to curl this unit, or do styles to this unit in the future, just because body wave hair is like perfect for that. But I did just decide to straighten it for this video, just because I was kind of lazy and really tired, because I dyeing hair is not very easy. So that was a lot of work. The last but most important pro of this unit is the freaking price. Like, it is so affordable. So I've already did the calculation on their website, and for a medium inch cap with a length of 22 inches, this same lace front, 150% density, it's only $239, aka $240. And if you use my promo code, that's also extra money that you get off of it. But under $300 for a long, nice, beautiful, thick wig like this, like, where are you gonna find one? Nowhere. So you might as well get one from here. Now for the cons, I really don't have too much to say about the quality of the hair. Like, the quality of hair is really great. I didn't really expect anything else from 613 hair. And another pro that I forgot to mention is that this hair does not look damaged, like, whatsoever. Like 613 hair usually looks like frizzy and damaged and terrible. This hair, it looks so good. I use this Renutrients Slick Stick, which is like $7 from the beauty supply store. I've had this for years, to slick down my flyaways. So that made it look even better, if anybody wants to know like how I got it to look so nice and flat. But yeah, this unit is like seamless. It lays really flat. It fits nice and tight to my head. I really do like the construction of the cap. The cap size is perfect, and the quality of the hair is really amazing. So I know I just babbled on for a really long time about the pros, and I said I was finished, but that was just my little 2 cents that I had to add in. But for the cons, the only con that I really have to say is that the lace is white. Now I wish that they had the option to get like a different color lace, but you can't. So what I decided to do was tint the lace. So definitely look into that if you're going to get this unit. Tint the lace if you're any color other than fair skinned. It's really not as bad as it was when I first got it, and I did tint it with Rit dye, and I also showed that in the tutorial, and it didn't work that well, but it still did me justice than what it looked like initially. I think that's like a con for any 613 hair, but if you're looking for some good 613 hair or a good 613 unit, I would definitely recommend Afsister. I'm gonna have to give this hair a 9 out of 10. They're really great, and the only thing that I don't really like is just that the lace was white, but I don't feel like you can really avoid that unless a company has the option to change the color of the lace, which they don't. But it's fine, because tinting it literally takes like 5 to 10 minutes, so don't stress yourself out, and don't even be alarmed about purchasing this unit because it's great. That's really all I have to say about this unit. And if you guys did like this video, please don't forget to give it a big giant thumbs up, and make sure you guys comment down below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.